Good morning, OHS. Today is Friday, January 28th, and it's an A-Day. I'm Chris Cody, and I'm here alongside my co-host, Jeff Thompson.
Morning, Bucks. Coming up on today's show, we'll share information about applying to NHS, the OHS musical, prom committee meeting, and the OHS yearbook information. But before we get on with today's announcements, let's send over to David for a look at today's weather.
Thank you, Jeff. Hi, Bucks. I'm David, commemorating a somewhat solemn occasion. Today is our group's second to last day doing the news for you, so after Monday's broadcast, somebody else will be taking over for us. But for now, I'm going to start my second to last weather broadcast. Taking a look at today's weather, there will be a high of 23 with a low of 3 and a 100% chance of precipitation. So we're going to have to look at your 5-day. I can sum it up in about 3 words: cold, cold, and colder. I really don't know why they keep having me do this part of it. I think it's just trying to buy time. I got nothing to do after this. All right. Moving on, the OHS heating hiatus continues. Today, the cafeteria reported a high temperature of 48 degrees with a low of 39 and flurries around midday. Also today, the Northwestern English corridor recorded temperatures in the mid-50s. You might want to start bundling up. Moving on now to the COVID tracking part of my segment. As of January 26th, there were 15,648 cases of COVID-19 statewide, which is down from our record high back on January 3rd of 90,000. That's always good. And 189 of those cases were in Oswego County. There are currently 9,335 people in the hospital with COVID-19. Moving on to the projections, they haven't really changed much, but I'm going to step here just to let you look at this lovely graphic that took me like 20 minutes to make because I had nothing better to do with my time. So look at it, and I'm going to maintain uncomfortable eye contact with the camera until you do. All right, with that out of the way, let's send it right back over to Chris and Jeff for the rest of the day's announcements.
Thank you, David.
So, Chris, it is sad. It's our last day on air, but I got a better question. You want this banana?
I would, but I'm on a diet.
Okay. All right, now let's get on with today's announcements.
There will be a junior prom committee meeting after school today at 2:35 in room 217. All students who signed up to sell pretzel sticks must attend or make other arrangements to pick up your case. New junior members are welcome to join to help plan the 2022 junior prom. Attention all sophomores and juniors who are interested in applying to NHS. There will be a mandatory meeting on Tuesday, February 1st at 2:35 in the WBUC TV studio. You must attend this meeting in order to apply to NHS. If you have any questions, please contact Mrs. Morris in room 151 or email her at the email below. Now let's send it over to Jeff with the rest of today's announcements.
Thank you, Chris. Seniors, the yearbook still needs your preferred pose for senior pictures. You should have received an email with information on how to select your desired pose. We ask that you make your selection by today. If you do not select the pose, the default pose will be selected for yearbook use. For questions, email Mr. Bach at the email below. The OHS musical, Mamma Mia, still needs a few more stage crew members to help with scene changes and props. Anyone interested in running the musical show should stop backstage and ask to see Mr. Braun or Mr. Bentella and pick up a rehearsal schedule. Messages could also be left at the number below or the email below. That's all for today's announcements. Now let's send over to Dave for the rest of today's sports.
Thank you, Jeff. You know, this has been a really weird day. I was just finishing my weather broadcast and I got hit in the face with this banana. I don't know where that came from. Okay, that's very nice of you. Okay, moving on to something on topic and non-fruit related. Tonight, the varsity bowling teams are going to strike against Fulton. The boys varsity basketball team has a game in Fowler, and also in Fowler, the varsity cheer team has a competition. That's all for your sports and show, and we'll catch you on Monday for our farewell broadcast. Have a great day, OHS.
You ever be sitting in the cafeteria chilly because our heat's broken? Or you just happen to want a snack, you know? Well, come on down to the OHS Egg School store. We got jackets, we got hats, we got socks, and we got snacks. Come on down. Surprise sale.
It's huge! Baba Booey.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
I got the horses in the back, horse stock is attached.